All right, y'all. So come with me and one of my childhood besties for a girls trip to Los Angeles. We kick things off. I had gotten my natural hair blown out and a facial and of course an install for the trip. So it looks amazing. Shout out to Corinne. Shout out to Amber. Skin on 1,000, hair even better. First stop was Roscoe's.
What is a booger one? What the oh.
One word, bomb.
Let me evaluate. It was the way that you dropped that phone.
No, ma'am. I lied. Disrespect.
Everybody all right?
Oh yeah.
And he's beans? And it's called no immersion.
We did a little tour of the city after eating at Roscoe's. Had to go to the iconic Insecure apartment, and then we hit up Rodeo. So of course we did our touristy stuff, took pictures. I got my makeup done at Bobby Brown. Shout out to the guy who did my face. I still use products from that visit. And then it was time to shop. So y'all already know your girl was in great spirits. If I do nothing else, I'm going to look for a handbag. That's just it. And of course, when I'm not getting a handbag, I'm making a new friend.
Mood. Get it, James.
I fell in love in what goes around resale shop. Definitely going back. In their wang, tempting oneself. Young Morgan tries to figure out what she'll do. Unpopular opinion, I didn't love it. Day 2 was BET Awards weekend kickoff. We're from the South, so we are very familiar with Essence. So this is kind of like their Essence type activation at the convention center. Celebrity game and a lot of shops. Love me some Eric Bellinger. So like I said, similar to the convention center during Essence, they had pop-up interviews, a lot of surprise performances, a lot of celebrity sightings. So it kind of was a similar vibe. I've worked Essence a couple times with My Black is Beautiful. So this kind of reminded me of that. Ran into a lot of reality stars. And my cousin, what's up DJ Juice? And my friend Davis, who was actually out there working with Revolt. So that's dope. We'd eaten at Wolfgang's. And then we went to meet Sweetie. I definitely shouldn't have changed out of my tall heels before we met Sweetie, but she was definitely a sweetheart. Had me a little parking garage photo shoot. And then my friend Regina, who's a LA native, invited us to a day party. Now, I'm going to go on record, and you could quote me on this, saying that nobody does day parties like Los Angeles, California. For one, I'm pretty sure the whole city woke up at like noon. Everybody had it on their mind to have a good time, and that's exactly what happened. I have not experienced a party of this magnitude in quite some time. So I bet you're wondering how we ended up back at Roscoe's. Well, it's simple. We love the food. So I was craving red beans. Morgan was craving waffles. And so we went back. Naturally, as two sensible young women would do, we lost our rental vehicle. But we ended up finding it after several failed attempts. I'd seen Egg Slut online for quite some time and was very curious about their breakfast situation. So we drove out to Venice Beach and had Egg Slut for breakfast. And then we got ready to meet Ray, Gina from the day party. After we did a little detour to pay respect to Nipsey Hussle and check out his storefront, his gallery, and of course like all the visuals that they had for him. So that was really dope. And then after that, we went and did like lunch with Ray. I was so nervous when we came up to this gallery because it appeared to be closed, but the guy who actually like lets you in and tours the facility for you was like nearby, so he heard us outside. I desperately wanted to see all the art that was in there. There's actually a art piece. It's a pink portrait that has Nipsey and Lauren London on a horse. I'm pretty sure it's from their GQ photo shoot. I got a piece done from that same artist, and I wanted to see that particular one. There it is, up close and personal. So I was able to do that. This gallery was otherworldly. Very humbling experience to see all the people that wanted to pay homage to him in some way, but then also it just was amazing to see how talented people in the city are, and from abroad. I mean, this art was from all over the place. It was awesome to see it all in one spot as a Nipsey Hussle fan, and it just was heartwarming to see his legacy live on. So the marathon continues. We had a ball over there.
When then, I miscarriage back to back every year for like 10. Pregnant with my mom's, doctor told her it was slim. Was bed road for 9 months, but gave birth in the end. Thought turned 60, he proud what we done. In one generation, he came from Africa young. Said he met my mom's at the Century Club. Los Angeles love, kinda like Hustle and Bud. Money turned 10, cross turned 2.
Then we went to lunch with Ray. Took a couple pictures with her. And then we headed back across the city to do some more shopping. Our next stop was Rodeo for Morgan to finally commit to her purchase. So that was cool. And I got to see James again, my boy.
Look at this.
Come on, man.
Hey.
You're trying to make you go broke.
Next stop was the Grove. The Grove is a shopping experience, but it's definitely different from Rodeo. To me, it was a more local experience. I felt like the Grove just gave me more like heavy Cali vibes. It wasn't as touristy. It just was like super chill spot to meet people and indulge in what the natives indulge in. So when in Rome. I ended up seeing this colossal sized cotton candy, which led us to this candy store and led me, the cotton candy addict, to getting a super giant cotton candy. Y'all, I filmed this woman making this cotton candy this entire video. I apologize in advance because the whole video is in this vlog, because this still is enticing and super interesting to me. I mean, are y'all seeing this? The crazy part is this is like the base portion that she's still making. So as she's layering it up, she's also changing the colors on it. That was insane. And apparently she does this like throughout the entire day. So many people were holding these. Of course, it's second nature to her at this point. But it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and more abstract. I don't remember specifically if I was able to pick like flavors, but I do remember being able to tell her like what colors I wanted to be in it. But she did it with such ease. It seemed a little bit therapeutic. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that a human should consume a lot of these throughout their lifetime, but it's definitely something you should try at least once. Like, I still can't believe that it was this big. I also still can't believe that I ate the whole thing. I will say, if ever you find yourself in the Grove and you decide to feel a little ballsy and order one, please have wet ones with you. I feel like I'm still sticky from this experience, and it was quite some time ago. But what she put together was gorgeous. It tasted amazing. It was huge. It definitely is a conversation piece as well. I met so many people in the Grove just based on walking around holding this. And as you can see, I was not embarrassed to walk around with my purchase. Granted, I barely could hold the door for myself afterwards, and I could not shop for real. So it is also helpful if you're trying to save money, because I couldn't go anymore after I finished eating this. I could. After the Grove, we did a little bit more sightseeing. One of my friends, Malia, lived on a whole nother side of town. We didn't really take any pictures with her. She was busy and we were kind of catching her in passing, but we pulled up on her. Then I got a call to pull up to a BT Awards after party, so that was super dope.
If you know the words, sing it.
Then, of course, I had to surprise my actual friend from middle school before we left his city. And just like that, my weekend in Los Angeles concluded. The city owes me nothing, and I can't wait to go back. Until next time.